Hello, welcome to Outbreak Zombie Apocalypse on Farming Simulator 25 with Sabbath Kiwi. Welcome back, survivors. As you can see, the RV is here. We had a suggestion in the comments on the last video to tow it here, so we did that with the truck. And we put our resources and tools away. Some of the camp got a garden going, and as you saw, I was watering that late last night with this up and down to the river. They're doing pretty good here. As you can see, we're well moved in and looking like a right survivor's camp now. Our gardens, our fields, I should say, barley and wheat, looking like they need some weed control. Unless we can find a sprayer of sorts or a weeder, or, we'll have to see what we can find or come up with. We've got a couple of smarties in the camp that can come up with things on the go. Not survivalist, but pretty smart engineer-wise, so... And this is where we've been chopping wood and doing all our woodwork. But I want to see today, anyway, if we can get something to help us in that aspect. Speed things up. We can't chop these big trees down with the axe. I couldn't even show you my axe because it's gone missing again. Canonically, I'm terrible. We've got to tidy this up. I hate losing wood in the long grass. But we've got a bit of a mission today that has to do with wood and the production of wood. I wanted to take these trees down, but my axe won't let me, which I explained. So I'm going to show you along the fence line here where we've taken some trees out here and there, which we can. The ones that'll fall and not get stuck. And the fence just comes up around here. Probably should fence these gardens off at some stage, but, producing planks on the go like that is tiring work. We need a better way. And that's what today's mission is about. I've tidied up the shed here, put the tools and resources away, so everything's out of sight and safe. And yeah, we're going to have a look at the map and go for a bit of an adventure and a scrounge, if you will. Scavenge some items, maybe. Let's see what's out there. We got this map from the camp, whoops. And, well, that was us down there where we were, down the bottom there. We follow the river up, there's the silo. And up to the left is a sawmill. Now, I wouldn't mind seeing if we can salvage something. So we're going to go past the silos and the warehouse we were in the last episode. There's a few buildings and stuff up this way. But again, we'll have a look at that another time, I think. We're going to head up there today. So it's a bit of, not too bad a drive. Shouldn't take too long to get there. Now that we've got a truck, if I was walking, it'd be a different story. But let's hope we can salvage something. The camp's coming along nice. I'm really happy with it. And we might find some more survivors. And then we'd have to expand, wouldn't we? But yeah, I want to get that hut built over there. So I do need to get planks and stuff sorted out. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to head out in the truck while these guys mill around here. No pun intended. And I'll go mill around the mill. And see if I can't salvage something useful. We've got someone here who can repair electronics and stuff, so maybe I can get some supplies from the saw and salvage something. I'm going to scout it out anyway first. So I'm going to head up there and I'll meet you up there. And there's the silo, which has a lot of fuel and stuff like that apparently. But for now, I think we're okay. I don't know how we'd get into that little area. It's full of zombies. I'm not going back there again. Now there are other stuff up the hill there. I'm not sure what's up there. There was a petrol station, I think. But today's mission is trying to acquire some tools. Some electronics and stuff that we can probably try to repair a saw or something like that. That's the plan. But it's quite scenic around here. It's quite nice. It's quite isolated. There wasn't much going on around here, I don't think, before shit hit the fan. So dirt roads, forest, pockets of a building here, a building there. Very untouched landscape almost. We should be coming up to it soon, I think. Isn't it gorgeous though? Peaceful. Haven't seen a zombie all night or morning actually. We've been pretty lucky, I guess. We are honking along and this thing is so good. I should probably be careful. I don't want to have a crash and hurt myself. I think this is the place. It's looking pretty overgrown and there's a lot of stuff lying around by the looks of it. Now, I don't know what's happening here. If anyone's been here, if there's any zombies here or anything, but we're going to be careful and just have a look around. It's all about scouting for now, and if I see anything, I'll bring a couple of the lads back with me. This is what we're looking at. A lot of overgrown hedges around. One of the shutter doors are open though. There's some timber here which we could use if we can get this loaded up on the truck. We could use some of that. I'd have to get a couple of the lads at least to help. And this is... I can just take the saw and the components on this maybe. Find some other electrical stuff they can tamper with it. I don't know what I'm doing. Some more timber. Oof, we're not getting through there, are we? No way. Then we'll go around the other side. That's pretty thick. So I don't know what the story of this place was at all. I got no idea. It was a sawmill, that's all I know. Obviously it's abandoned since the shit hit the fan, so that one's not opening, okay. I mean, there's planks here, which I'm wondering, I don't know how we'd get them on the truck unless we loaded it one by one. We could do. Nothing in there. I mean, there's vehicles here too, which we could take components from them maybe. I don't know. No, I don't. Oh, there's a dead body in that one. Oh, jeez. Oh, there was a zombie. Oh, God. I just didn't have my wits about me, did I? I didn't even think. God, it's stuck in the car. How long have they been there? Oh. I think I want someone here with me more than ever now. Jeez. It's in the bin, there's nothing here. In the truck. Oh, jeez, there's another one in the truck. No. No, I need someone here. Can we open this door? Yes. I think I'll bring a couple of the lads back. At least one to watch my back. One of the smart ones to choose what to do and what to take. I mean, I don't think this forklift will work, but I mean, there's planks here which we can use. I wonder why it's not well, I guess no one's out here, are they, really? This is incredible. Let's have a proper look. There might be some hidden goodies around. Maybe. In the box? No. Well, see, the other thing is I don't know who is around here either. But we're definitely gonna bring a couple of the lads back here. See if we can't load up some of this stuff. We might have to come back another time to get the rest of it, but it's going to be a long job. We'll be doing it by hand. We've got no equipment to lift it with. Yeah, I'll go and get a couple of the lads, and I think we're going to come back here, and I'll let the smart one decide what to do. That saw, can he fix it? I hope so. We can dismantle that and maybe put it on the truck. That might be the plan. I don't want to go venturing around too far. I think we'll do one spot at a time. Get this saw and maybe this timber sorted. We can start putting up some warm structures because we got winter coming. I don't know if they want to be out in the cold in this weather or in the winter. I'll go sort that out anyway. Well, it's been a busy morning. We managed to salvage some of the saw and parts from the cars and forklift and that. And the smart cookies in the camp have gone and put this together. It's not running just yet, but they've got it up and running. Got it up and running. They've got it together at least. So hopefully we can just deliver some timber here. They can bring it in here and mill it as they need. So that'll be so handy. That's the plan. So we've got to chop some trees down later. Gardens are going good. The watering is okay for now. So what we're going to do is bring some of this wood, at least a bit I've cut already, and I'll cut some more trees a bit later. But it is kind of tedious and frustrating in the long grass and bushes. Nonetheless, where are we? It is a long way to go here, so I am going to start cutting wood closer to that barn, probably behind it, behind the garden sort of thing, rather than coming all this way. So we'll chop this up and get this to some reasonable length so it can fit on the trailer, and that way we can take a bit with us instead of having to make too many trips. Because I mean, this trailer will do it, but it would be better if it was a flat bed, but that's okay. We got what we got. We'll make it work, or not. Yep, that's a good sign. But no, the camp's coming along good. If we can get this sawmill up and running, the saw that he's got, then we can start making the planks and beams to get that hut together. Maybe build a few more things. We're going to need a lot more wood for sure, but we should be okay as long as I'll try and do a lot of it off camera, but I'm going to need to find a chainsaw and some fuel, some way to do that, because the axe is a tedious job, and like I said, I can't chop these big trees. But yeah, we'll make it work. We'll find something to do. We'll figure it out. But this is tedious also. We've come the very long way, and because we put the fence up, we can't just go through the yard or the camp. So we've got to go all this way. I tried to delete just one section, but it wants to delete the whole line that's been put up. So I'm not going to do that. Not going to take down a whole line of fence just for one trip. Well, I'm also thinking we might, we might put a couple more fields in today. I'm going to turn seasons off, I think, and I know for realism that kind of kills the buzz for some of yous, but it just means I can plant and do a lot more crops. Who knows how long we're going to be here in this apocalypse settlement here. So let's try and get what we can done. And, maybe we don't really... We're going to need a lot more food, especially coming in next year after winter. So, well, we've got the gardens as well, but so that's all right. We should be okay. But I just think putting down a couple of crops, extra crops, maybe some carrots. Where is it? Oh, did that sell? Nope. Anyway, I think we have to do it in the menu because you break the fourth wall for a bit here. Anyway, because I put the saw in the shed and the same button to turn the lights on in the shed is the same button to turn to sell or transfer wood to the saw. So yeah, that's annoying. I have to go into the menu to do that. We're going to plow up a couple of strips just next to this. I know if someone's like straight lines, and I was thinking going that way, but I think keeping it all here will be fine. Yeah, it should be okay. Yeah, we'll just go across here and put a couple of small strips. I'll probably do carrots and what have we got in here? Corn. Yeah, probably do corn and carrots, I think. I was going to do potatoes out here, but the cedar that we got doesn't do potatoes, so that's okay. We'll do some more carrot. We'll do some carrots out here. I think I've got some going in the garden as well. So I hope everyone likes carrots. But they're not going to be too big again because it is only like 5 of us here. So, there's no point doing massive fields. We're not feeding a whole city of people. It's just us. But this will just be nice. We're not going to get to any of this till next year anyway. But it'll be nice after the winter. If we survive that long. But yeah, so I'm going to do some of this. I'll do a couple of strips and cultivate it. And not sure. I might put something together. Or I might just cut back and I'll see you in a bit. Depends how Editor Sean feels. And that is carrots and corn planted. I probably should have planted them the other way around, but it's too late. Well, it's not too late, but I'm not doing that again. Painfully slow with this thing, and it is hard to keep straight, believe it or not. One little turn and it just wants to veer off to the left. But they're done. That's 2 more fields done. Like I said, I was going to do potatoes, but yeah, I don't think I can't do that with this cedar. We've got a couple of pallets over there that we're going to move soon. Spinach and potatoes, so it's good. We'll chuck them into the silo. We'll pop that there. We're well underway. Look at us. So that's operating. The logs are in there. We have to come into here to do it because I can't access it in the garage, in the shed. But it's going to take a while. We're going to need a lot more wood, which I'm not going to bore you with. I'll do off camera. I think, yeah. I'll try to do off camera. And the gardens are going good. We've got these pallets over here, the spinach and potatoes. Yes, I think that's spinach, yeah. So what I might do is get the trailer over here, and then we can take them both over at the same time. Likely one's going to load up and they're loose, and the other one we can just put on top. And yeah, so we've got some crops at least stored away to eat. We're going to be eating spinach and potatoes for a while. Yum. Staple food though, isn't it? But it's going well. I'm quite liking this game. I think there's a few things I'd like to do, but we don't have any way of doing them right now. So I guess I want to get some huts up for these guys winter. At least everybody's got a house to stay in, or a roof over their head kind of thing. I'm not sure how tents are going to hold. Look at that, made for it. Of course it was. But yeah, we're looking good. Don't need to water them. They're doing well. We should probably get another pallet or 2 out by the end of the day, hopefully. But yeah, it's good. It's good. I think we could probably put another field or 2 into. Maybe, I mean, we could do a big field up the top of that hill where we put the other ones. Don't know what I'd put in. If you've got any ideas of a big field to put in, let me know. Or any suggestions at all for the camp, let me know. Oh, hang on a minute. Yep, okay, now that went cool. Okay, that's stored away. We'll leave that there for now. So our next job of the afternoon is cutting some timber. But we're not going to cut up here anymore. It's, it's too far to drag the wood. It's looking good. Looking good. I like it. We've got plenty of open space to put some more fields. And look at that. I remember I got my axe with me today. So I can go and chop some wood, which is going to be the plan. And I think instead of using the trailer, I'm going to use the truck. That's not very far to go. It's just up there. But we can fit bigger pieces on there. It's not going to fall off. We've got some straps with it, so we'll do it that way. And I'll cut these 2 pines right in front of me, I think. Cut them up, bring them up, and try and make a dent in that forest, which also makes a path for us down to the river, which will be handy. God knows what we're going to do down the river, but we could fish, I guess. But I'm going to get this truck parked up. I'm going to cut some timber, and I'll be back soon. And we are sitting down in the tent with the grill on. Someone managed to get some meat for us somehow. I'm not going to ask where it came from. I'm hungry. I'll eat it. Looks like the spinach and potatoes I got out of the garden, and just nobody wants them. Yeah, I think we do have another pallet over there, actually. Yeah, I did do a couple of loads up here, or a load with the truck, a couple of trees I should say. Yep, we do have another pallet. There you go. Better get that in before nightfall. It's almost there. Pallet of carrots. So I planted carrots out there. Oh. That happens every time. I should put it down. Looks better with it down. Ignore that. That didn't happen. So yeah, we got some carrots. The gardens are producing already, which is great. So, is that's selling? Oh, So we haven't got any stored crops up. Okay, I wonder who that's selling to. Never mind. We got this, yeah, you can read into that how you like. But anyway, I'm going to sit down by the fire, have something to eat, because I've earned it. Take care out there, survivors. Stay safe, and thank you.